everybody, or good evening, depending on where in the world you might be listening in from. It is Monday morning, and even though here in the US it may be a holiday, there's a good number of people still out there working, and the events calendar update must still go on. So let's take a quick look at what's going on this week and some of the upcoming weeks. Give me one second, I'm gonna hit share here. All right, let's go for it. All right, sharing the screen. All right, let's tuck this thing out of the way and this guy as well. Come on. There we go. Sweet. All right. Well, hey, let's take a quick look. So first of all, a quick shout out to CSCMP, who is one of the sponsors here for the update. They've got a nice little countdown timer here on their website for 34 days until Edge in National Harbor, Maryland, just south of Washington, D.C. Also, a shout out to Intralogistics for their support and partnership for the calendar of events this month as well. They are hosting the Intralogistics USA conference in Miami on September 17th and 18th. And the night before, they're having an awards ceremony as well. You take a quick look at here, the Supply Chain Excellence Awards as well. I've heard a few of my friends are going to be headed there for that. So good luck and congratulations to everybody involved there. So as you might be able to see, I am hanging out in Houston Airport at the moment, working on catching my flight to the Panama Supply Chain Forum, where that is taking place on Wednesday in Panama. And it was just a little less than a year ago that I heard about this conference while I was at Edge in Nashville, and I thought, how cool would it be to be able to go down to Panama and participate in a supply chain forum down there? And when you manifest something, you put something out there, who knows, something may come true. So excited to head down there. Curtis is actually about to meet me here in Houston as well. We're going to be down there together, and we're going to be hanging out with the Let's Talk Supply Chain. No, I always keep saying the wrong one. Supply Chain Now in Espanol crew with Sophia. So looking forward to having that experience here, and we'll be there this whole week. Definitely in a live airport environment at the moment. So we'll let this message maybe go by real quick. The other thing about what's happening today, as I mentioned, is it's a holiday here in the US, specifically Labor Day. And I went and found this graphic about what Labor Day means to us. And it seems like 59% of people think that Labor Day means it's the end of summer. 39% of people think of Labor Day as just another long weekend. But what it really means is a day to reflect and think on the history of workers' rights and specifically of worker protection. There's some really, the original kind of story behind Labor Day is pretty gruesome. And so you can go check into that. But it's really talking about, the hazardous work and vacation days and that sort of good stuff related to worker, just work-life balance and taking care of the employees and the folks that make things happen. And that's definitely relevant in the logistics and supply chain space as well, where there's an immense number of people that make the things happen and make things go from A to B that we need for our day-to-day lives. So checking out what's going on this week, as you can see here on the left side, there's not a ton going on Monday because, well, it's a holiday, and then you're not going to have an event on Tuesday either, right? So pretty much everything this week is starting on Wednesday and after. So we've got the national, let's go just take a quick look at the list here. That makes it a little bit easier. We've got the National Private Truck Council's National Safety Conference going on in Orlando from the Wednesday through Friday. Then we've got in Scottsdale, the Heavy Duty Trucking Exchange, also going on the same days, Wednesday through Friday. Wednesday itself, as I mentioned, the Panama Supply Chain Forum will be hosted down in Panama. That's at the Intercontinental. And then also Wednesday and Thursday, I will be missing it, but that'll be happening in Dallas. That's the Reverse Logistics Association's Leadership Summit. Bummed to have to miss that, but just sometimes schedules just don't work out quite like we want them to. If we kind of take a quick look at what's coming up next week, we've got Parcel Forum going on in Chicago. I know a lot of people will be there. ICPA is hosting their European conference in Brussels. And then we've got Change North America going on in Columbus. And then also next week, the CSCMP Charlotte Roundtable is hosting a terminal tour of the Norfolk Southern Terminal there in Charlotte. And ASCM North Texas is hosting a plant of the Mary Kay plant, is hosting a plant tour of the Mary Kay plant in North Texas. And that's about it for the next couple of weeks. But we've got a few other things. If we kind of take a look at the left side, we'll see that the week after Change, after next week, we've got IANA taking place out in Long Beach. And on that Monday, the 15th, I'm really excited to hop on a plane, grab my paddle, and go out and play in the Let's Talk Supply Chain IANA Pickleball Slam 2025. And excited to see everybody out there. You can just kind of Google that or check out the website for more information if you would like to participate. Right after leaving there, I'll be heading out to the Ship Hero AI and Logistics Summit. That's going to be in Las Vegas. We're going to spend some time at the LVK facility there in Las Vegas and hang out with lots of 3PL owners and managers and folks in that space. As I mentioned a while ago, CSCMP Edge is about 35 days away now. Also, a little bit after that, the week following, we've got the SoCal Tech Summit, the 9th annual of that. And I'm really excited to be emceeing and helping to just facilitate the conversations taking place that day. And that's going to be in Long Beach as well. Also, a little bit closer toward the end of the year, we've got the annual Work Texas annual conference taking place in Grapevine. And then later on in a little bit later in October, we've got Deliver Americas going on in Las Vegas as well. So we've definitely got a bit of a full schedule coming up right now. If we took a look at the event schedule at the month view on Supply Chain's website, you'll see that September and October are quite full. Just a reminder, you can always click subscribe to calendar here if you ever want to kind of like just have all these things always on your calendar so you don't have to come take a look. Hit subscribe. That was September. October also pretty full of a lot of big major events. Last thing, maybe as we leave out here, just a quick note, because I am currently on the road and heading out to Panama at the moment, this signal for finding Nathan is supposed to be online, but it is not online at the moment. I need to update that. But here in a second, you'll be able to find exactly where I am in the world as I head down to Panama today and as we run around the Panama Supply Chain Forum. So you'll also be able to kind of follow along with my Instagram. And we're kind of actually working on plugging in my YouTube channel into this page as well. But shout out to Sergere for all the help and just having some fun traveling around and chatting with supply chain folks all around the world. So for those of you all that are traveling out there to grow your business or grow your networks, or simply taking the day to reflect on worker health and safety and representation and labor, well, I guess for all of us out there, just be safe and have fun.